Is DayZ cross-platform? Understanding DayZ crossplay. DayZ is an excellent game to play in 2022 and still remains one of the best zombie and survival games. With the recent rise in popularity, many new people might have their eyes on this game and will be wondering if they can play it with their friends. So is DayZ cross-platform? DayZ is an intense, immersive multiplayer survival video game developed and published by Bohemia Interactive. In DayZ, the players must do their best to survive in a post-apocalyptic world following an unknown catastrophe. After a 5-year early access period for Windows, the game was officially released in December 2018. After a successful launch, the game was released for the Xbox One in March 2019 and later for the PlayStation 4 in May 2019. Compared to how it was a few years ago, the player base is thriving. This is largely helped by community members adding insanely detailed maps, new gameplay systems and tons of weapons and clothing options. So can you play DayZ with friends? With DayZ being a multiplayer game, there is of course an option to play with your friends. You can connect with, in most cases, up to 4 other players to fight alongside and go on a joint mission together or to play one of the many other game modes in DayZ. Whilst you can play DayZ as a solo, teaming up with others is essential if you want to succeed in this game. It may be difficult to find your friends on the map at first, as, with no teleportation or a similar ability, it means that you must locate and travel to them on the map when they first join in order to team up. However, when you have found each other, it will certainly increase your chance of survival whilst scavenging the area for water, food, medicine, and weapons. It is even more important to work together as a strong team if you want to kill enemies and survive. This is all true for players that are partying up with friends that are on the same platform, but is DayZ cross-platform available? Is DayZ crossplay? So firstly, what is cross-platform? In simple terms, cross-platform is the ability of players using different video game hardware, such as PC, Xbox, PS4, PS5, Switch, mobile, to play with each other in the same game. Sadly, just like what we saw in 7 Days to Die crossplay, DayZ is not cross-platform compatible at the moment. This means that if you are playing on Xbox and your friend is playing the same game on another platform, such as PC, it is impossible to play alongside them. There are a few reasons why DayZ crossplay has not been made available as cross-platform yet. It is believed that Bohemia Interactive has not yet started working on a DayZ crossplay system, as they are first trying to perfect the gameplay on each separate platform before developing a version that will work the same across all devices. This means that if you're playing DayZ now, you will likely still need to wait a while until the developers announce that they have started to work on a cross-platform system. The good news, however, is that they have not ruled out the idea of a crossplay system entirely, so we can keep hoping that, eventually, our prayers will be answered. Similarly to what we saw in Rust crossplay, one idea that Bohemia Interactive could use is first to allow crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation, as this will unite a large percentage of the game's player base without causing any potential keyboard and mouse versus controller arguments. We hope this has answered the question whether DayZ is cross-platform. Whilst at the moment cross-platform play is not available for DayZ, hopefully, one day in the near future, the developers will take the leap and start working on a cross-play system to please their game's community. If you are looking for a way to play other multiplayer games with your friends on all different platforms, why not try Call of Duty multiplayer titles: Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Sea of Thieves, Fortnite, Rocket League, Call of Duty Warzone, Genshin Impact, Apex Legends. Thanks for watching.